Sign-in things. Not done here. Work out just perfect with the.
So glad to hear you. Kind of give them a discount if you got a lunch or place that sort of thing. And we kind of evaluate
Somebody's schedule getting lunch here.
getting a lot of injuries. Yeah.
Okay, can we all, organizations,
I got a few different things that And there is a place with it, it's just, it's a lot of stuff.
okay, can we all, find our seats? All right, we're gonna go ahead and start. Thank you. My name's Richard Reed. I'm with Transworld Business Advisors. We're a full-service business brokerage selling businesses, franchise development. We opened an office here 7 weeks ago, and shortly after that I met Sherry and joined Business Over Coffee, and I've been coming to, I think, most of their meetings since, trying to learn a little bit more about what Business Over Coffee does, how the networking scene can help me in my business, and how I can also take that same networking scene and help other people in their business. So it's been a good time for me. I've learned a lot. I've met a lot of people. Met a lot of talked to a lot of new business, or I've talked to business people, and I've learned a lot of new things about what they do. And so it's been very interesting to me. So it's been a pleasure for me to be part of Business Over Coffee, and
Y'all members, y'all, can you just put your name on here
our
and your
leader.
email address, and I'll
She's
just
not
let
getting
her know that
coffee.
y'all are here.
So Sherry Handley, it's all yours.
Thank you, Richard. Give Richard a hand. Richard is one of our newest members. He's been with us a couple months and one of the most faithful. He comes to most of our events, and we have an event every Thursday from 9 to 11. So this is our main networking event for those of you who are new, and I see quite a few new faces, and I love that, because one thing you find about coming to Click and Connect is that you will never see the same people twice. You may see some of the same people twice, but you're going to meet new people, new contacts for your business. And that's what this is all about. We're all here for business, correct?
Right.
All right, so it's a pleasure to be here with you today. We have a fabulous agenda lined up, more people coming in that are on the presentation list. We have special guests today. John Duncan, wave to everybody in the back.
I am.
From the
Well,
Greater Memphis
I'm
Chamber,
a
which
member
is
as a-
fabulous. And we have some fabulous news
But
for
you're
us
new.
today.
She's with me.
And we
Okay,
are
this is-
live, we're virtual. So we're getting,
Okay, as a
right
member,
now,
I'm
as
gonna have
people
you
are
sign
coming in,
here,
we're getting
okay?
that on the camera,
somebody
but as
new, I'm
soon
gonna have you
as
fill this whole thing out.
everyone starts speaking, we are worldwide right now. So anybody can watch and hear what's going on, hear about your business, see you, and you're here making it happen at Click and Connect. Some of the other things that we have going on today is that we have a very special guest from Viridian Health Management, Shelby County, Mary Kay Coiler. Would you wave at everybody? Who's going to be giving a presentation a little later, and I'm very happy to have you here today as well. We do have some, can I call you old timers? We have some old timers. Y over here. Anna, you'll be doing a presentation a little later. If you'd wave at everybody from Ash Wellness, and also launching a brand new business, Cricket Wireless Urban Workspace. Yes. And then Jerome, who's helping me out here, he is the whiz kid on computers, and when you see what he does with the digital profiles, and we talked about that, Marlon, that's coming up, the magazine you can get for your business. You will be very impressed. We are also going to be going live virtually to an e-store to show you exactly what we're rolling out for you now that you can have on your profile, an actual e-store where you can sell your product right there at businessovercoffee.biz. We also just launched our own, so we'll be showing that over Skype today. And we'll be having breaks for networking. This is a 2-hour event. And I have it timed down to the minute with even 15 minutes left. So I think we're going to be in good shape. One thing I wanted to mention is I will be rolling out 2012 exposure campaign today. And it's all about you. It's all about getting exposure for your business. So you're going to want to hear about this. It's going to be very exciting. Now, Douglas Lee just walked in from South Haven, one of our newest members from last week, Payday Loans. Everybody give him a hand clap. I'm so happy to have him here. Cliff is here, Detail Car. What's the actual name of this?
King Detailing.
King Detailing. And the cars are sparkling, believe me. Porsche, Escalades, all of this from South Haven. Great to have you. And my father. So let's just welcome DeSoto County. So Cliff and Doug are two of our brand new members that are actually a part of our exposure campaign that I'll tell you more about a little bit later. So that's just a quick overview of what we have coming up today. We have another special guest that was invited by one of our founding members, Delmar Johnson, and her name is Maya, and from Drastic Success, also accounting, bookkeeping, and we will be going around and talking a little bit more personally, but right now I just want to do introductions, so welcome. We're so happy to have you here. And this must be Rick and Rosalind?
Roxanne.
And Roxanne. Okay, it's so good to have you. All right, did some more people walk in? Bruce Orpet. All right, it's good to see you, Bruce. Bruce will be talking with us a little bit. You'll be looking at this in a little bit. Bruce Orpet did these, 100 of these. John, you saw the quality of these for $77.50 delivered. No shipping. Unbelievable. So, there's my pitch for this morning to introduce everybody that's in the room. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Marlon and Chase, very good friends of my husband, have been in business with him for years, doing business with him. I think he does business with you, maybe it's vice versa.
Yeah.
And
Trying to keep you in between the ditches.
exactly. So it's so great to have you here. Excited to have you here. And we have some more newcomers coming in. And we are so pleased to have you, and we will have you introduce yourself in just a moment. So again, my name is Sherry Henley, the founder of Business Over Coffee International. And next month is what? Does anybody know what next month is?
April.
Our birthday. That's a good question. You good answer.
That's fine. My birthday month.
There you go. Okay. It is the 1 year one.
1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary of BSCI. So I don't know all the details yet. You know me, I work best under stress. So we'll be letting you know all the good stuff that's going to be happening for the anniversary. And without any further ado, I want to introduce our very, very special guest, John Duncan from the Greater Memphis Chamber, was with us last month. He is here to tell us exactly what we're doing with our collaboration effort with the Greater Memphis Chamber, which is such an honor. I feel so honored, John. Please come on up.
All right, thank you.
Everybody, welcome. So good to have you.
As Sherry said, I'm John Duncan. I'm Vice President of Development at the Greater Memphis Chamber. And for those of you that were here last time, I think we talked a little bit about the Chamber, what we do, what we're all about. We're really a three-legged stool. Economic development, where we're recruiting and bringing in companies like Electrolyte, Mitsubishi, American Steamboat Company. We do community development, which is working on our infrastructure, the roads, the river, the runway, what I leave out, rail, as well as working with government to make and create a business-friendly environment in the region. And what I'm responsible for is member development, membership. In membership, we have a family of over 2,300 member investors that represent over 250,000 employees in the region. And we are constantly in a growth mode. We've got products and programming to inspire, and to motivate, and to educate, and to connect our member investors. And we have grown significantly over the last couple of years, and we continue to grow and to connect and try to provide for the community things that will help you grow and sustain your businesses as well. Our members are as large as First Tennessee, AutoZone, International Paper, all the way down to a one-man accounting concern or a plumbing company around town, really everything in between. And what I wanted to make available to the Business Over Coffee Group today is a special membership offer to the Greater Memphis Chamber.
typically for a small business, a sole proprietorship, a one-man shop, so to speak, or a small business, a one-year membership in the Greater Memphis Chamber is $350. But for this group and the collaboration with the people here in the room and the others that are also involved with Business Over Coffee, we would like to make a one-year chamber introductory membership offer to you for $175. And you can pay that in one payment or 4 payments.
Is that amazing? Oh, my
Awesome.
Amazing.
Thank you. And with that, you've got full membership for a year in the chamber. That means you come to our breakfast forums and our lunches and our dinners. We also have a lunch and learn, which is a free program. I know Mary was there a couple of days ago at Baptist. Over 75 people came. It's a great networking opportunity. It's a learning experience, and it's free. There is such thing as a free lunch. So we have lunch and learn activities, breakfast forums, lunches, dinners, networking, mixers. We had one last week at the Civil Rights Museum. We had over 150 business professionals just like you that were there. We also have products. We've got discounts for our members through Office Depot, FedEx, Humana. We've got a new discount program with First Data on credit card and check services. And we're getting ready to launch a member-only program with Comcast. So there are, you have access to programs and you get these discounts through our member programs that you only are going to get by being a member of the chamber. Additionally, you can promote your products and services on our website. We have a section on our website called Member to Member Discounts. We can go on there and put your product or service and make a special offer or a product available to the other chamber members. Like I said, over 2,300 member businesses representing a quarter of a million people. So that touch and that reach is pretty significant. So the deal is a one-year introductory offer for $175, and after that 1 year, you can choose to upgrade to a $350 a year membership or drop out. I hope you don't do that. I hope you will see value in the connection, value in the membership, value in the product and the services that the chamber offers. So if you're interested, I'll hang in the back and love to get your business card, and I can have one of my business development consultants get in touch with you, go into a little more detail, and hopefully get you signed up and get you connected and bring you into the chamber family, which is the largest business organization in the region. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it so much, Tom.
And I don't know if you caught that, but it's $175 for the first year, and you can pay it all up front or you can pay it quarterly. So I encourage every one of you in here to become a Greater Memphis Chamber member. Even if you're in DeSoto County. John, would you elaborate? We have some DeSoto County people. That you do have people in DeSoto County that are a part of it.
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, we're a regional chamber.
Yes.
And the things that we do with recruiting companies and infrastructure that I mentioned affects this area and beyond. I guarantee you there's benefit to the work the chamber does in DeSoto County and beyond, up north, west, and east, for sure. We have members really all over the region. Most of them are in what we would call Shelby County and the counties that touch Shelby County.
Yes.
So certainly we have
Definitely
a
DeSoto.
decent DeSoto contingent
Okay.
for sure.
Excellent. It's great to see Katrina Singletary walk in. I hope your father's doing well. I'm in prayer for him. One of our family members. Let's open up just for a moment. I didn't have this on the schedule, but I think it's good if you have a question for John. John, you might want to come back up here and take questions for a couple minutes. What questions do you have about the chamber?
I mean, John, if you'll give us a phone number so we can call you rather than wait on them to call us.
Okay, well, they're trained to call you within 24 hours. If they don't, I'll be all over them. I appreciate that. My phone number, my direct line is 543-3502, 543-3502. J. Duncan, D-U-N-C-A, and J. Duncan at memphischamber.com. But yeah, we will, trust me, I just got Bruce's card. We will, and Mary as well, we will make quick contact and get you engaged as quickly as possible, for sure.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Yes, sir.
And this is as a Business Over Coffee member. So what I was thinking, this is really interesting because it's $100 for Business Over Coffee professional, $175 for the chamber
Right.
for the first year. So for $275, they're getting both legs for less than what it would normally cost to join the chamber,
Which is $350.
which is $350. So that's pretty amazing. We had another question for John in the back. Rick.
Yeah, my background is marketing and advertising. I was a former member of the Chattanooga Chamber.
Yes, sir.
And new chamber members there were given several opportunities for different radio and newspaper obligations for a discount or a free service for their membership. Do you have anything like that for you guys?
Not at the lower level. I get the $3,500 level and above. We get advertising credit on our website, advertising credit in our magazine. But with
Now, I'm talking about organizations outside the chamber, local radio, TV, newspaper organizations.
I'm not sure I understand your question, sir.
Okay. I was a member of the Chattanooga Chamber.
Right.
One radio organization gave me $1,000 of free advertising that I could use on any one of their 4 radio stations for any time in a 90-day period.
Okay, we don't really have anything specifically like that, Rick. What we would have is the member discount program that I mentioned, where you can offer your services at a discount, or you can take advantage of other services at a discount. But really, as a chamber member, it's up to you to make connections with other people that can help your business. There's really no, you join the chamber now, and because you join the chamber, you're going to get TV time or radio time. We don't really have anything like that.
I'm sorry, can I make a comment on what he said? It almost sounds like you're asking whether there's a strategic alliance with a radio station and they're offering the services. Is that
I
what
got
you're
2
asking?
different radio groups and a newspaper article, all
Yeah.
for joining the chamber.
Yeah.
$1,600 in free
Yeah, but the
advertising.
radio
And they
station
were
was
chamber
offering
members
it,
also.
right?
They were members also.
Yeah, they were members' office and they were offering it to the people. Sounds like something that Sherry talks about a lot for Business Over Coffee, where other members offer discounts to other members.
Well, and
So
also the
does
chamber.
chamber do that?
Rick, I can get with you and talk with you about what we offer on radio, but I will tell you with the chamber, and I can't see you, that they have all different types of services that are free to you. It may not be what you had there, but they definitely have you
And I know all
covered.
organizations are different. I wasn't.
Yes, exactly.
I was
So,
just asking
yes.
if it was available here.
No, we don't really have anything specifically like that.
Right.
Sir. We don't. But we do encourage our members to do business with other members, and we encourage our members to keep it local. I mean, in conjunction with Lipscomb and Pitts, we had a buy local program that we launched about 1.5 years ago. So we're always encouraging people to do business with other members and people that are in the region, and that seems to make everybody happy.
Yes.
I don't want to keep up your time, but I have 2 questions. I heard through the grapevine that y'all have an event, maybe once a month or something like that. It's like a one-on-one. You can go in there and you can have lunch with the members and connect on a more personal level.
Yeah, it's called Connect for Lunch.
Okay.
In fact, there's a free trial that expires on Friday. Maybe we can get them to extend it, but there is a Connect for Lunch free trial available for members. It's on our website. If you go on our website, it's on the landing page. And what Connect for Lunch is, it's an organization in Santa Fe, New Mexico. If you're a member of Connect for Lunch, you pay them, I think it's $7 for 2 connections a month, or $12 for 4 connections a month. And they will arrange for you to have lunch 2 times or 4 times a month with 3 other people at chamber member restaurants around town. So you show up and it's a real intimate networking situation where it's 4 people around a lunch table for an hour, talking, meeting, exchanging ideas, connecting, and it's called Connect for Lunch. So that's a program.
That's totally different than the chamber.
That's a chamber program.
Okay.
But there's a free trial presently in place as we speak. Once the trial runs out, to be part of that program, it's a nominal fee of like $7 for 2, I think it's $12 for 4. And then you go, they connect you, and then you go, you pay for your own lunch. You meet people, you expand. I've had folks, a lot of insurance guys, real estate folks, advertising professionals, event planners have really taken advantage of that.
One more quick question. In the chamber, are there lots of different people doing the same thing? Or is it like a B&I as sorts?
No, we used to be like that. In special groups and special, we have an ambassadors program where we've got They're a strategic extension of the chamber. They help us recruit, retain, connect. They're sort of salespeople for us. You know, we used to say, oh, only one banker, only one insurance guy, only one marketing person. We want to expand. We want to be inclusive, not exclusive. So at the chamber, like the city, there is a wide variety of businesses involved, and there are certainly similar businesses, you know, competitors involved, for sure. I mean, some of our sponsors right now, First Tennessee is a sponsor, SunTrust is a sponsor, Trust One Bank's a sponsor, Bancorp South is a sponsor. They've all found their niche. So we've got some of the biggest banks in the region, part of the chamber, and they've all found their spot to promote their products and services sort of side by side. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was just gonna comment, I used to go to your breakfast all the time, back when I was those are great. Those are monthly, right?
Yeah, typically, maybe 6 to 8 times a year, we'll have a breakfast. Our next one, actually, a breakfast forum, a week from today at the Memphis Marriott East. Mike Brewer, who was the the top logistics and distribution guy for Nike, is coming in from Oregon to speak to our member investors. And anybody, and I've told my team, and we promoted it, anybody in the distribution, logistics, trucking, related businesses needs to be there. Here is the #1 logistics professional for Nike coming to town to speak to the chamber at the breakfast a week from today at the Memphis Marriott East. Go on the website, register for that. I think the breakfast is $25, a great networking opportunity, a great learning experience, and you really become part of something special, part of the community you gather with that.
And then you have lunch and learn at no cost.
Lunch and Learn is definitely a free lunch. Like I said, we had one, was that this week?
That was this week, I think it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday at
What day
Baptist.
is it?
And then right, we used to have them at First Tennessee, and we only could hold 50. It was so popular, we're now at Baptist, and we can hold
Okay.
75 to 80. And it was sold out pretty much.
It was a great event.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do have a question. I had told you I met with Jeannie Blewett, one of your membership
Yes.
representatives,
Right.
the other day, and she mentioned, maybe you can expand on this too, which I didn't realize. She mentioned that some of the smaller chambers in town also fall under the Memphis chambers, like the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and I think there's a small business chamber too.
Within the chamber, we have a small business, we'll call it Small Business Council, and they've got their own events and their own mixers, and they've got their own section on the website. They're starting a mentoring program. We've got a toolkit that's for the small business community, and we classify a small business as anybody with 100 employees or less, which is basically 85% of our membership. If you think about it, small business is what runs the deal. But we've got a small business council, and the small business component of the chamber has their own events, and typically you get the smaller business folks coming to those events. We also do work with NAVO, which is the National Association of Women Business Owners. We collaborate with the Hispanic Chamber, the Cargill Chamber, and the Germantown Chamber. The Bartlett Chamber are members of our chamber, and vice versa. So we work together, we collaborate.
And now you can add business over coffee.
Business over coffee, for sure. So we try to touch as many different people and provide services and connections and products for everybody. I'll tell you that on April 11th, in conjunction with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, the Memphis Chamber, and FedEx, there's a Women in Business free event at the University of Memphis. It'll be on our website, probably went on our website last night. 75 to 100 people. They've got some speakers from FedEx, speakers from the U.S. Chamber. It's about women in business, network, your network, what you need to succeed, and that is April 11th. So I would encourage the women business leaders in the room, the women business professionals who go on our website, check that out and attend that event. There's always things like that popping up, always things that happen really to help, to directly or indirectly help everybody in this room. Yes, sir.
Is there a charge for the women in business?
No, it's free.
And that's my phone, by the way.
Hey, good.
I remember those.
Good.
But I just wanted to let you know, I got an invitation on that yesterday and I want to be there. So,
Good.
thank you so much, John. And what I'd like to do now is, John, I know cannot stay for the entire
Yeah.
event. You staying for
I'll
the
hang a
entire
little bit.
event?
Somebody wants to,
Okay. All right, so
yeah,
what
so
we're
thank
going
you,
to do
Sharon.
is we are going to get up If you wanna talk to John, go to him and give him your business card, if you're interested in the chamber, which you should be. And if you, for some reason, wanna wait, then find somebody you don't know and talk to them for a minute. So go ahead and stand up, grab a donut, get some coffee, and then we will move to our next section today. Yeah,
I'm out there shopping. I mean, talking.
Okay, Chase, tell me what you do.
We take care of both actually. And actually some of our new approaches, we're showing some businesses how to take care of both at the same time. By allowing businesses that either can't qualify for insurance or, for extra reporting, health insurance, to actually set up programs where the owner of the business can just give money to employees for insurance. And so I can give $50 a month, or I can give $100 a month. That individual cost, and the employee still gets the tax advantages of Section 25, and the employer still gets the same tax advantages as individual. As that means like everybody has their own plan. That means if for some reason somebody leaves their job, then they don't get that credit anymore from the employer, but they keep their policy. There's that COVID period, 3 weeks ago.
Stand up for individuals.
I have actually my goal, I've got pretty strong goals of where I want to go.
Now, sometimes you don't see that as a clearly because the employer has to pay for the coverage where they don't have to pay for the coverage is set up. But, many times they do. Because the rates are very competitive. And one of the things that's always stood in the way of a approach like this is whether somebody gets their
okay, all right, let's go ahead and
guaranteed issue
let's go ahead and
What you mean by
start wrapping up.
is that part of your presentation?
Okay, let's go ahead and start wrapping up.
Hey, Lori. Okay, first turn around. Okay, now come back around. When are you going to be doing your thing? And are you going to bring me your camera?
Okay, yeah, I'll bring you your camera. Once I
All
go
right,
back there.
we're going to go ahead and get started. Our next on the agenda is Jerome Robinson of JustMyMemphis.com. This is going to blow your mind. Everybody say 5-day events. 5-day events. Today is number, I think, 5. So it's your last day to get in on this. But by being a Business Over Coffee member, you need to be one of our members. You get the discount that Jerome's going to be offering for, the Einstein of computer, design. There you go.
I wouldn't go that far.
Jerome Robinson, it's so good to have you, but real quick, is there anyone that needs to pass a card to me to give to John Duncan in case he has to leave early? Anybody that wasn't able to get to him? Okay? Anyone else? I'll be collecting those. I'll come around. Jerome, you can go ahead and get started.
So how's everybody doing today?
Good. Fine.
Really?
And then you turn the lights.
Yeah, I'm going to. Y'all didn't sound fine. How's everybody doing? The economy is turning around?
Yeah.
You're in a great city?
Yes.
Tigers are playing well?
Yes.
You're playing today?
Yes.
I'll tell you a little bit about my company. I am with a company called JustMy.com. What we do is what's called a digital profile. What a profile is we take everything about you and put it into one location. I'm going to give you an example of that, and then I'm going to shut the lights off so we can see it a little bit better. This is Singletary Investment Consultants, who is actually here. Shut these off, it does this. Is everybody okay?
Either my vision is bad or
Yeah,
the
it's the focus here. But what we, oh yeah, that's really bad. Oh, let this play while I'm talking. Okay, but what we do, again, is we bring everything about you into one place. So, for example, in the case of Sherry, she has her profile page, which is a splash page about her. It has a quick overview of her company with 5 questions. Every business has this where when you meet somebody, what do you do? What are your prices? What types of products do you do? Everyone has 5 questions that people ask when they call over the phone. On my profile, we put those on the front page. So as soon as it pulls up, people can do all the tire kicking before they call you on the phone. We also include what's called the digital brochure. We're looking at Sherry's digital brochure there, and Sherry can tell you it took a whole lot of work on her part to do this. She had to send us a couple paragraphs in an email and some concepts that she wanted. We lay it out in design.
Actually, I'm sorry, Jerome. That's Katrina Singletary's that you're looking at.
Oh,
here.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
What did I just say? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes. And also, I want to let everyone know that the blur is not his work. That is the projector. We have trouble with the focusing, so that's very visible online.
Yes, and I'll show you guys all that, or you guys can check that all out online a little bit later. But besides the brochure, we also include what's a slideshow or a gallery. Now, the difference is if you have a gallery, for example, let's say you're a restaurant or you're a florist or you're a personal trainer, you want to show people pictures of your work. We put that there inside your profile. These are high definition pictures, so from any smartphone or tablet, you can blow those things up. Let's say you are more of a sales rep and you want to walk a person through why they should do business with you. Then you use, instead of the images as pictures, you use them as a slideshow type of presentation. Again, all of that's right there inside of your profile. The other thing is, this doesn't replace your website, so your website is there. So, for example, in this case, you go to justmy.com/Singletary Investment Consultant, and everything about her is there. Her splash page, her digital brochure, her slideshows, her website, and her social networks. And that includes all of them. She can have as many social networks as she wants.
As well as her associations, like Business Over Coffee, the Memphis Chamber, I think she's wanting to join there. So those type of things would be there as well, correct?
Yes. Again, your profile is about you, so it's everything about you. So let's say that you sell multiple products from different companies. Where we display your website, it's actually called My Links. So you can put as many links there as you want. Under the brochures, you can add as many brochures as you want. You can have the multiple slideshows. So that's what my profile does. It makes it very easy for you to communicate who you are at all times. You simply add it to your email signature, and so that every email you send, again, has your brochures, has your slideshows, has your websites, has your social networks, all in one easy-to-use platform. Now, we mentioned Just My Memphis, and I'll hand these out to you. Just My Memphis is a new project we started this in January. And what we've done with that is we have a monthly magazine that comes out each month to highlight the best of everything that's going on within the city of Memphis. I will have to get some more of this. Okay. I got one. Okay.
Now, Jerome, I know if I was sitting here and I've never seen what you do, I would think, okay, this is going to be too expensive for me. Can you give us a sneak peek of the cost for Business Over Coffee members?
Yes. The regular price on what you're seeing, for example, from a single theory. I have such a hard time with your name. I wanted to call her the. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay. I just got lost in my thoughts. They normally the high-end profiles normally start at about $199 to set them up, and they are $9.99 per month. As a member of Business Over Coffee, your setup fee is $19.99 and $9.99. That includes the brochure, that includes the slideshow, and what is ending tomorrow, the 5-day event, includes a video that plays on your splash page. That video is like a small commercial. It again uses images and words and music to kind of sell people on who you are. Also, if you order by tomorrow, we are customizing your Facebook page and adding an app to your Facebook page so that your digital brochure is right inside of your Facebook page and your Facebook admin does professional look. So that's what we do.
Are you doing the timeline, the new business timeline on that?
Yes, yes. As a matter of fact, we can see, I'll show you one of the ones we've done, even though this is not going to focus that well for us. I want to turn this light out really quickly. This is Miss Singletary. Again, as soon as you pull it up, even though this is blurry, it's got her logo, her message, you know immediately what she does. It's got her logo again here, smaller, the name of her company. And you'll see right there it says our brochure. So her digital brochure is embedded right inside of her Facebook. As soon as someone comes to it, it's there. So they get her message right away. And that's something that's separate that has to be built into the Facebook, but we take care of that for you. And all of that is part of your $19.99 for the setup and $9.99 a month for the service. That $9.99 a month, some people ask the question, well, how do people see my profile? Personally, I think that's a little bit lame of a question. That's like asking, how do people get my phone number? You give it to them. You tell them what it is. If you set up a phone line today for your business and you never tell anybody what your phone number is, no one's ever going to call you. We do what's called a QR card that we will produce 500. That's not in your package. You can add those on. But they have your profile on one side, your QR code on the back, your phone number, contact information, and that URL. Again, you put it in your email so that every time you send it out, it goes out. You embed your brochure in your Facebook. If you're on this, you will automatically be in the Just My Memphis portal under the marketplace that we're adding. Just My Memphis, we started it a couple months ago. Within the first 2 weeks, we had 7,000 subscribers. So it's growing very strongly. Our next edition of the magazine will be out midweek. The new magazine is featuring a behind-the-scenes look at the dinosaurs at the zoo. So again, every month, and you can follow us on Facebook. If you follow the Just My Memphis on Facebook, anything that's going on in the city that's positive, it will be there. You're not going to see what train wrecks or who's getting a divorce or bankrupt. None of that kind of stuff is on Just My Memphis. But all of the positive things about the city are there. Anybody have questions?
How upgradable?
How upgradable? There's two parts.
Or, I
of
mean, as far as updatable, and my world changes almost daily sometimes.
You have a manager where you can log in, and when you log into it, the splash page, all the verbiage that's on the splash page, you can change it instantly. If you want to change your images, you can do those on your own instantly. If you want to change those questions, you can do those instantly. The only thing that you have to turn to us for is the brochure, unless you've hired an outside designer to lay out your magazine. In that case, you just upload it to us, and again, it's done instantly.
No, I think and I was blown away with the online magazine. I think you've done a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
It presented, that's one of the main reasons I'm here this morning. But yeah, it was whether that was a static kind of presence or a dynamic one was one of my concerns, because I'm in a dynamic environment.
The magazine is actually the same as doing a physical magazine. We produce it the same exact way, so it's ready for press when it goes out. So in the magazine, you put an overview type thing of who you are and what the company are, with links to the specific areas. For example, if we look at Business Over Coffee's magazine, you'll notice there's a section in there that takes you to different parts of the website so that you can see that new information. But as far as the rest of the profile, all of that can be updated instantly with our involvement or without. Any other questions? Yes. Very good point. Just My Memphis was not made to just highlight the city of Memphis. We are replicating this in other cities. Singletary is taking it to Nashville. She's kicking off the Just My Nashville magazine April 19th. We've already put the Just My Nashville Facebook up. The website will be going up prior to the 19th. And we are doing the same thing in other markets. So it's a little bit about what we do.
Now, I might have missed it, but I know you have a graphic email signature, and I'm waiting on mine. But anyway, is that included in my data?
It is. It is.
Which is, it's dynamic, because you customize it with the logo, right?
What she's referring to is we create a image to go in your email signature. On that image, it's got whatever you want about your business, your contact information, and they just click that to go to your profile.
It takes them to your profile, to your magazine, and to your website. So that's the piece I think that was missing, and I can't wait to get mine.
All right, thank you guys for having me.
And John will be available at the end of, you are going to be available.
I will be, yes.
At the end of this session to talk with any of you about getting you set up. We do also have it on our website where you can go on and sign up for your profile as well. But you probably want to talk with him directly. And we have some really exciting things coming up. We have a Skype call coming up. Right now, though, we have one of our most faithful and has been here since the very first event, founding members, Maury Welburn, who is the Expo Spotlight. She has a 3-minute spotlight, and this is her table over here. So everybody welcome Maury in red.
Hello, everybody. My name is Maury Welborn, and what I do is send-out cards. I want to tell you the reason why I do send-out cards. Has anyone in here ever heard of send-out cards? Yeah, okay. I'm a massage therapist by trade, so when someone comes in to see me, I really want to appreciate them and say thank you for your business. And I think when people see that you appreciate them and you respect them and you remember them, they're going to give you more referrals. That's just human nature. People do business, people they know, like, and trust. And you take the initiative and you send out personal cards and say thank you and happy birthday and sorry about your loss or congratulations or whatever. It's not only about me, it's about them. It's about saying thank you. It's about not only sending out business cards and marketing stuff, but also saying, hey, just thinking about you because you're having a great day. When you do that, you're putting yourself ahead of everybody else. Who else in the industry is actually taking the steps? What are you doing to make yourself better than the insurance agent, the massage therapist, whoever, whatever? What are you doing to make them say, oh, I'd rather go to her than her, or him than him? Send out cards is a great, great, powerful thing. So as a massage therapist, someone comes to me, they lay down on the table, I give them a massage, I want to send them a various amount of cards. So I've set up a campaign card, and this is the reason why I got into send out cards. You do this one time. You send out a thank you card, an appreciation card, a happy birthday card, and happy new year, several cards, say 5 cards throughout the year. You set that up one very, very simple. It's a lot easier than sitting down every time and writing out a note, going to the post office, picking out the card, designing it, and doing all those things that you have to do. This is a great book. Send Out Cards is not only a card store, it's also a gift store. So we've got books. I recommend this book highly, highly, highly. This is my table right over here. I'm going to show you a couple of our products. This right here is a card. It says hi. And it talks about, just hello, how are you doing? This is a Christmas card, Peace on Earth. As you can see, there's pictures in there, a picture, there's actually a QR code in here. It's a song singing to you Merry Christmas. So if any of y'all have a QR code, you can put that in your card and someone can go on their iPhone, scan it, and have a video right there and then. It's a pretty cool idea. This right here is a birthday card. Pretty simple birthday card. Black. They open it up. I sent this to a girlfriend of mine. All these pictures came from Facebook. These are all of her pictures. She started crying and she framed it. It meant a world to her because these are all pictures that she likes. This right here is a welcome card. Okay, inside, you see this card? This is part of our gift store. This is a Starbucks card of $5. So go out and have a cup of coffee on me. People will appreciate that. If you have someone that has a shower, a brunch, a wedding, anything like that, you can personalize and make your own invitations. This is my niece who is on Fox News, and she's an announcer. So she just got married to my nephew, and I sent this out for her. Very creative, and these are all, again, pictures of her. I hadn't even met her before, and I stole all these off Facebook. This is a postcard, so you can send out postcards. You can do a campaign of postcards. This is one of my customers, Best Lawn Adscape, Best Lawn. I don't know if Best Lawn. He does our lawn, he does all different types of things, but this is a postcard that he sent out for his landscaping business. And he has a powerful story because people thought that he just did lawn. One of his customers was sitting there and said, you do our lawn really good. I gotta find someone who does landscaping. And he thought, oh my gosh, I do landscaping and my customer didn't even know that. So now he uses send-out cards to send out different items that he does. All of his, landscaping beds, he sends pictures out like that. To let people know, you might have a new service, you might have a new product, you might have a new, whatever new thing is. Send it out to your customers and let them know. Because again, they're not going to know, like you said, unless you tell them. So this is a great way to tell them. This is a trifold card, and it opens up 3 ways, so you got a lot of information here. This is a company's actually send out cards that have different products that you can send out. Great, great card. Now this one right here, how many of y'all are writing your own dream card? This is a great card because it talks about the power within. We all have those visions of what we want to do. That's why we have our own businesses and we want to grow and expand. So are you driving your own dream car? This is a really cool card. Now inside there's no pictures, it's just a note. So you can go into send out cards and you can pick out over 15,000 cards to choose from. And write a message, sign your name, hit send, the company prints it, stuffs it, and mails it for you. Here's another vision board, as we call. Has anyone ever heard of vision boards? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. What you see and what you will do, if you look at it every single day and you visualize yourself doing it, say you want that dream car or that house in the mountains or a new job or you want to lose weight or whatever, you put a picture on here and you look at it every day. I will guarantee you that you will get there before you just have it in here. Write it down, see it, visualize it, you will get there. This is a product of send out cards where you can make. You put it on your refrigerator or board or whatever, and you're going to see it every day. Another product is a photo book. This is really cool because all those photos that are online, you can make and put it on a book. All of y'all are welcome to come up here and look at it. This is Gina's book, actually. If any of y'all have any questions and I'm not able to get to you, ask the lady back there. She's great.
I was
You might
taught
want
very
to-
well.
You might want to pass it around. I think we're out of time, but Maury, you will be at your table afterwards.
I will.
And one tip is this is excellent, and you can do it and pay as you go. So there's no investment. Sometimes if you may want to invest, but I just wanted to let you know, you definitely want to talk to Maury. And Rick, she can answer your question afterwards because we are running out of time, if that's okay.
Can I say
She
one
will
more-
be at the table.
Can I say one more quick thing?
Yes, ma'am.
This is a quote in this book's Appreciation Marketing. And technology is wonderful. This is a lady. She believes that taking an extra few minutes to send an actual greeting card as opposed to just an email sets her apart and shows someone that she recognizes them as a human being. A written note also shows that you're a very thoughtful and organized person. Speaks for us.
Thank you, Maury. Now, how did Maury get that time? Tell us how you got the time. You got an expo table for how much?
$25.
$25 for an expo table. You get to talk for 3 minutes, which, as you can tell, that's quite a long time. I mean, you can cover a lot of information, and then you get to meet with people afterwards. So, if you want to set up a table next month, let us know, and we'll get you on the list. Thank you so much, Maury.
Thank you.
Now, before we go to the call about the e-store, I would like for us to do. How many of you remember the pop quiz? At school?
From school?
Okay, all right. Well, this is not a
Didn't know
pop
about
quiz.
the quiz.
This is not a pop quiz.
I think we're gonna start handing
We're
out
gonna pop
papers
quiz. This is not a pop quiz, but we're gonna do pop business exposure, okay? So, when I point to you, I'd like you to stand up and tell us what you do, why we should do business with you, and how to get in touch with you, all right? Okay, you ready? Okay.
I'm put up on a King Detail. Make sure you get home, you get there, get to watch TV and relax. I make sure that you do a great job. And I give y'all my card so y'all can contact me.
That's right, I need my card now.
Okay.
Yeah, we can take a picture.
And all y'all get a discount. We're gonna discuss the discount.
My card's outside.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Chase McKelvey with Consumer Directed Benefit Solutions. We're a local health and life brokerage here in Memphis, Tennessee. And we take care of the health and life insurance needs of small businesses and individuals and bring innovative solutions to the area that a lot of people think is just very simple. Get a quote, put it in. Everybody's got the same stuff. So we try to bring the new things to this market that you haven't seen before. And you can contact us. We'll got our card. You can also go to our website, cbsabc.com, and contact us from there.
Marlon, you want to add to it?
That's my son.
Should have never told me.
That's right. I'm Marlon McKelvey. I'm the president of Consumer Directed Benefit Solutions, and I'm your man with the plans for your benefit needs. And I've been doing this longer than he's been alive. Health insurance and employee benefits are generally a business's second largest fixed expense, either on a personal level for a person or for their business. And I spent nearly 20 years on the corporate end of things here, so I'm a little bit different than most brokers in that I know where the bodies are buried, I know how these plans are constructed, and how to get the best value proposition for a organization. And as Chase alluded to, we are bringing some innovative products and concepts to the marketplace that we think will help revolutionize access to health insurance at affordable levels for people and businesses. So we appreciate the opportunity to give assistance to anybody. Marlon McKelvey, Consumer Directed Benefit Solutions, 901-219-8835.
You have a great commercial voice. Now, Marlon and Chase have been doing business with my husband, Henley Distributing, for, what, 30 plus years?
Well, no.
Okay.
The last 5.
The last 5. Well, they've been in business that long. For the last 5, and he speaks very, very highly of them. So, we are going to have one more pop, and that is green.
Alright, yeah, my name is Curtis Lee. I actually run a payday loan business. It's called Payday Loans and More. This is my first time doing business, so we kind of a step by step, take it step by step. But what I offer is I do all kind of loans, as far as installment loans, people with fixed income, SSI, retirement. I can also get them approved for a loan. And how it works is anybody you know, I'm taking it to the next level. With everybody else, you check cash, Ace, you have to have a bank account. They say they don't do a credit check, but actually they know a person that has a bank account has some kind of credit. So how mine is based is you can have a direct deposit on any prepaid card, an Ace card, a Walmart card, anywhere where you can load the direct deposit money. And if I can trace the history and see that you got constant direct deposit going to that account, I can approve you for a loan. And how mine works, my customers actually don't have the option to come pay the loan back. The money is actually it's taken off the card at the time that the payment is due on the payday. Everything is a payday loan. I also offer business loans for some of y'all that maybe I do business loans, first time startup loans. I loan up to $5,000 on a business loan. I do title loans. I loan up to $2,500 on title loans. And for payday loans, I loan up to $400. So, you know, anybody that in need right now, and times are rough these days, you can contact me at, I don't have my business card. My secretary is in the process of making it, but if you want to write this number down, it's 662-470-5664.
In South Haven, payday loans.
In South Haven, payday loans.
And they can find you on businessovercoffee.biz.
Sure.
Douglas Lee.
In the right-hand corner.
Right-hand corner. All right, good deal. Let's give those that did the pop business a hand clap. We'll be having a few more of those as we go along today to keep this interesting and keep it moving. I'd like you to get your phones out. Get all your phones out. Smartphones, all right? Mobile technology.
You have a dumb phone.
You have a dumb phone?
Oh, this
well,
is what we're
if you
doing
know
now?
how to text, then you're in good shape.
Okay,
If you've
so-
already done this, then you know what I'm getting ready to do.
So if
We
I was to
have
do
what
this,
we
even
call
though it
text
costs
push,
money,
and
this
Peter
would be
Nathan
the one I
offers
would
this.
do
He's one of our founding
because,
members. You are so mobile.
or do you want me to stand up and
And
just like,
we only send out 1 to 2 texts a month, so we do not bother you, but we do remind you of certain things that are going on that will help your business. So if you would text BOC, and the number is 72727. Text BOC at 72727. All right, and while you are doing that, I am going to ask Maury to come up here quickly and give you our social media tip, because what do? We work with professionals who want to optimize their business through social media, educational exchange, and networking events. What is this?
Networking events.
Networking events. Is it also educational exchange? Is it also social media? We're live on the web. Okay, we're doing all three today. But we always like to give a tip. And Maury has a great tip, and she's going to give it to you in about a minute, and it also includes your phone apps. And while she's doing that, I'm going to be getting on the phone for us to reveal the e-store and what you can do with your profile and your business on an e-store.
I've got an iPhone, she's got an Android, so she can't join me.
Okay.
Who has an iPhone? Anyone have an Android? Okay. Has anyone heard of Card Munch? Okay, if you have an iPhone, I want you to open up your apps and search for Card Munch. You'll be glad you did. What Card Munch is when you are at a networking event like this, you can get a card, take a picture of the card. It automatically goes into your phone, downloads into your phone, and it's also linked to LinkedIn. So you have everybody's information, and if you want to call them, you just go into your app, find Card Munch, and you can call them as you read about them and get to know them a little bit better. Very, very simple, and it's free. So Card Munch on the iPhone. Gina's going to tell you about the Android.
Okay, well, I like social media and I like using these things to help me along, but my thing, I wanted to be able to use the computer. So when I was looking for my app, that was important for me. So the app that I've been using is called ABBYY, 1A, 2B's, 2Y, Business Card. It syncs to Google. Google is the contact of my choice. Now, it doesn't sync to Outlook, so if you don't do that, I would keep looking. There are several apps out there like Card Reader Lite if you just want it to sync to your iPhone, which is really good.
I use CamCard, and there's a light or a paid version, and it is, the OCR I found to be extremely accurate.
What type of phone? iPhone?
On Android, I think you can get that, I think there's an iPhone version.
Okay, tell everybody again what the name of it is.
It's called CamCard, CAMCARD, and I tried like 5 different business card scanning apps before I settled on that one. So.
I like the card much because it is linked to LinkedIn, so
Yeah.
it tells you all that information.
But if you're not on an iPhone.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, John.
I'm not gonna drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, enough how? Hi, we are having technical difficulties with Skype here on the computer, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on speakerphone, and then I'm going to pull up the businessovercoffee.biz site, and you can tell us where to go. Does that work? Okay, I'm putting you on speaker so that you can introduce yourself as one of our newest members and exactly what you do and what you're laying out for us today. One moment. This is Anubhav. Anubhav, you have a whole room full of people listening to you. Go ahead. Can you hear him?
This ain't gonna work.
You got it on speaker?
Okay, it's on speaker. Okay, can you talk louder?
Sherry, why don't you just translate for him?
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and we'll be able to hear you briefly, and I'll let them know what you're saying, okay? I apologize. We did a test on this yesterday, but we were on a different computer. Okay. Something just happened there. All right, I'm going to the e-store. Anubhav. Tell me what you would like me to tell our members here as to what we have available for them. Okay. Can we cut the lights? Okay, so, yes, Anubhav is telling us about the e-store, e-commerce, and it looks a whole lot better than this. And anybody who wants to follow on your laptop, go ahead, you can go to businessovercoffee.biz, sign in, and go to the e-store. But right here, you can see it is a customized e-store that we have available with, over here is coffee cups, mugs, tote bags, services. You can pay your membership fees on here. You can pay for commercials if you'd like to do a commercial for $10 a week on radio. It's $40 a month. Same thing applies for VOC TV. And you can also pay your membership dues on here, your professional membership, your corporate membership. And so since we are unable to actually connect and show screen share and all of that today, I'm going to cut this short so that we can do this the right way the next time. But I would like to let you know the cost factor for the members. So we have this as our store, right, for you to go and purchase things. But what does that mean to you? You're a member of Business Over Coffee. You have your own business. You need, I just lost him. You need an e-store. So what we have is we have an application now called Add a Store.
and you can add it to your profile. So you go into your profile and you look under your applications and go to add a store, and there is a free trial. There is a free trial for the e-store, and you can upload all your products and sell right there online. You can sell through PayPal, you can sell through GoPayment or Intuit. And the cost factor after the trial that runs anywhere from somewhere around $15 a month up to $30 a month. So it depends on what type of store you want. And they customize that for you. So it's pretty amazing that we've got this availability right in our profile. So when you go to your profile today, you'll see that you have the ability, if you scroll down on your profile, you'll have the ability to see add a store. And you just click on that and you can go ahead and start your free trial. So any questions on that? 1 month. What do you guys think? I know you can't see it very well.
It's a very good idea.
All right, well, I was really excited about showing it to you. I apologize that we had the technical difficulties there with it. Skype was not downloaded on this computer, so we'll have to take care of that for the next time.
One more quick question, Sherry. After the 3-month trial, did you mention the pricing they're asking?
Yes, it is anywhere from $15 a month up to $30, something, $30, $35, something like that. It's very, very reasonable. And they also have the search engine optimization with it and everything. So it's right there. If you're not familiar with our profiles, you can actually customize those to look like websites. There's blogging, there's videos, there's all different types of things. And now we've got this new thing. Do you mind talking to him just letting him know we'll do it later?
Okay.
All right. So any more questions on that? Is anybody as excited about that as I am?
How does, you've thrown a lot at us here, so how does this all tie in together?
Together. Okay. Well, the site we were looking at is our site, our website, businessovercoffee.biz. And when you go in and sign up, and because you're not yet a signed up member, you're a little lost as to what I'm talking about. You have a profile. And with that profile, you can do blogging, you can upload videos, you can do status updates, you can do all these type of things, right? You can integrate with Facebook, you can integrate with Twitter, all of that. It's an online social community with all of our business owners, and we have 950, I believe, right now. So it's a great place for you to upload your pictures, do your promotion, and so forth. Now, what we just added to our website is, and thank you for asking, so I can break it down for people that aren't familiar with our site, is an e-store that you can get for your own business, okay, at a very reasonable cost. You can try it for a month. If you don't like it, if you like it, go for it. There is no contract. You can cut it off anytime you want to, okay? Any more questions? All right, we're good? Now, if you want something really, really fancy and you want something on your website that's separate from us, see Bruce. He can help you with the e-commerce side, all right? Okay, good deal. All right, let's, speaking of Bruce, I want to pass this around, and I want to ask you, as you've seen it, if you need, now only take some if you need them, and you want to give them to people to tell them about what we're doing with Business Over Coffee, because as you know, these are not cheap. However, they are to be given out, so I do want them given out. So I'm going to pass it around, take a look at it, tell me how many you would like to have. And Bruce did these. So Bruce, would you come up and just tell us how you did them, what your cost was, and what you can do for others? If you just take about 60 seconds and introduce yourself.
Thank you, Sharon. My name is Bruce Northrup, and I own a company called Proforma South Prep. It's a franchise. I'm one of almost 800 franchises throughout the U.S. and Canada. And the value of doing business with me and with Proforma South Prep is the fact that I can do these kinds of things cheaper than anybody else. It's like when you go to Walmart, you buy the same Samsung TV cheaper there than you can anywhere else because they buy and buy it. It's the same principle with me, with business cards, brochures, mailer cards, embroidered corporate apparel, screen printed T-shirts, promo items, any of that type of stuff. I can do that, guaranteed. Best quality, best price. Promise you that. Sherry's got my card. I just signed up was my annual membership with Business Over Coffee this week, was it last week?
It was last week, yes.
And so I'm glad to be here and hope that I can have the opportunity to visit with you, and I would love to be able to help you guys if I can in the future.
You do t-shirts, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
E-commerce, not just that.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Bruce. I appreciate you
Have
being
one of
here.
these?
And you were on the radio, which is part of your membership. You get an interview on the radio, which I want to make sure I get an interview with you, okay? And you got some business out of that.
I did.
Give us the testimonial.
Well, Y was listening, and we talked for, I don't know, probably about 10 minutes maybe, and did a radio thing, and it gave me a chance to really get in depth about my business and talk for 10 minutes all about me and how I can help people. And so when Y happened to hear that, she called me, she sent me an email, she needs some t-shirts for church, and so I think I'm going to do that for her. And so worked out.
Good deal. Good deal. And
What
then
is this
Beverly
radio
got-
thing?
Okay, for those that do not know, with your membership,
We
and
brought a
when you
lot of ignorance today.
You keep one of these. You keep one. All the new people get one of these. All right. Look at the back of that, and you'll see with the professional membership, you are interviewed on our radio show as a business owner. You have one. Okay. Any other new people that need to keep one? Mike. You're welcome. You are also interviewed on our VOC TV, which is a sit-down interview, and it goes out live on social media. You're welcome. Okay. Anyone else that needed one? Okay. And you have not had your radio interview. So what I need you to do is call me on this.
This is not an area radio station. This is an internet.
It's internet based, and so it grows. You can go to sleep and the next morning have 50 listeners. You know, it depends on how much you promote it, and then of course we promote it as well. So it's definitely great exposure online because we're social media based, so we do a lot of social media type things.
You can attach it to Facebook.
Yes. Okay, so we're moving right along. I would like to tell you about next Thursday. Everybody say share.
Share.
Bruce, did you get a call? Not yet.
Not yet.
Can you be here to help with to present?
I did get a call.
Yes. You gonna be a part of it?
Yes.
Great. We're gonna have 5 different people. We do what? Connections, collaboration, exposure, business, right? So collaboration means that we take one industry specific and we pair up 5 different people, and they sit down and they team up and they say, well, I'll talk about this even though I do the same thing you do, and I'll talk about this and I'll talk about this. And so we'll have 5 different people talking about business essentials, online essentials. And it's going to be really good stuff. So I encourage you to come out, 9 to 11. The next thing I would like to do is to take a real short break and have you turn to the person next to you, grab your pen, and talk about what you would like to walk away with that you did not have when you came today. All right, go.
$10,000, right?
That's a good one.
But I won.
You know, the main thing I have a problem with this kind of coffee is I'm not understanding. More knowledge, definitely. And I'm getting there.
Oh, okay. How long has it been a member?
I joined back in November. I've just been going around the way, so you know, becoming a whole lot of different from I haven't made it to orientation yet because it's falling on Thursday. I have to on. So I'm hoping this next one I'll make it to. My figure that's where I'll really get all the knowledge. But I was interested in the share thing also, so I'm hoping that'll be
Marketing. There should be, I'll be in the share next week.
All right, I gotta get the number
You'll be the first time I've gone to
and then I gotta get to this.
But I think I've got to college and education on.
Okay, all right, time's up. A 1, a 2, and 3. All right, good deal, good deal. We'll resume with that here in just a few minutes, and without any further ado, I'm so excited to have Mary Kate
I think I said that correct.
It's
With
actually
us.
Euler, but it's
Oh.
O. It starts with an O. There's no C.
Where did I get the C?
I know, but that's okay. I like Euler though.
Welcome,
Right after
welcome.
all.
And we spoke briefly on the phone. Did we meet over LinkedIn? How did we get
We did.
connected?
That is, we actually, Robert Staub.
Robert Staub.
Is how we-
Okay, yes, it is. And Mary Kay has something that is based in Shelby County, and she'll tell you more. She's got a 5-minute spot, which I want to give you more time the next time. So based on the interest, then we will go forward, because we have our collaborations and various things that we do. But she's going to give us nuggets and let us know an inside peek as to what she has available for us. Welcome, Mary Kay Euler.
Yes, thank you, Sherry. Well, thank you for having me here. And I am going to talk a little bit about the health of Memphis. I'm going to just ask a question first. How many of you, when you think of, what you hear out there in the news and think about Memphis, Tennessee, how many of you hear real positive and think that we are a really healthy community? Raise your hand. Got one? Okay. How many of you think we need to maybe work on it a little bit? Yeah. Okay. Actually, both answers could be correct. You always need to work on your health and preventing, chronic conditions. So, a program started back in September 30th through the CDC. Most of you know when I say CDC, Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Back on September 30th, they decided to fund worksite wellness programs as part of the programs they deliver. We know CDC mostly for working with chronic disease and immunizations and the health of our nation. But they are really starting to focus now, as I think is really important, is the prevention and wellness side of our health and optimal well-being, ultimately, besides just getting sick and then going to be treated at the doctor. So as part of what the Center for Disease Control wanted to do in the way of prevention, and if you go to their website, you will find more information now on prevention that they're really starting to incorporate. But what they really wanted to do was go out into the workforce and look for employers and help employers set up worksite wellness programs. So back in September, when they decided to fund this program, it is a funded program through the Center for Disease Control, they looked across the nation and they decided they were going to pick communities that they felt would be great spots to have employers represented in this program. This is a wonderful opportunity for Shelby County. Shelby County was one of 7 communities that were picked across the nation to be a part of this program. So what does this mean for Shelby County? It is amazing. And they picked us, I'll tell you why they picked us, because people ask me, oh, they picked us because we're not very healthy. Okay, that's part of it. That's only part of it, because we do have a high incidence here of stroke, of heart disease, of diabetes. So yes, that is something we need to focus on and be working on in Memphis, Tennessee. But the other part of that is they picked us because we are working on it. So that's the positive side. We currently have lots of coalitions in town that are focusing on how to make the community healthier. How many of you have heard about the Green Line? How many of you have been on the Green Line? All right. Well, this is a really exciting new venture that we have here in the community that is helping people be healthy. And, it's also building the environment now that we think more about healthy things we can do. So this program through the Center for Disease Control is one more thing that is going to help us build the community and start thinking about an infrastructure that's going to help us concentrate on our health. So let me tell you a little bit about this program. It's called the National Healthy Worksite Program. And we are looking for employers. You do have to be in Shelby County. However, if you're in Mississippi, there is, you go to the website, and I'll talk about that in a minute, where the website is, but there is an opportunity for you in Mississippi. But you do have to be an employer in Shelby County. We are looking for employers that want to set up a wellness work site. They've been thinking about it. They've been wanting to do this. For whatever reason, maybe they financially couldn't afford it. or they just didn't really know how to set up a comprehensive program. I hear a lot of people say, well, we have a program, we're doing The Biggest Loser. Well, that's great, that's one program, that's a great way to get started, but that's only focusing on one area of our health, because weight loss is not everything about being healthy. So we are going to help you build a healthy work site, and it is going to be funded. It's a wonderful thing. Again, if you've been thinking about doing this, now is the time to sign up. This program is for employers who have 1,000 or less employees. If you have 500 or less employees, it is completely funded. There is no fee for you. This basically would be worth about $30,000 to $50,000 worth of programming if you had to go out and purchase this. We're going to come on site. We're going to do appraisals, assessments, and screenings for your employees. We will do cholesterol testing, blood pressure testing, glucose testing, body mass index. We're going to give the individuals back all the information, and the company will get, they won't get individual information because that's very confidential. They will get an aggregate report on the health of their employees. And from there, we can design a really comprehensive program. Say smoking is a really high percentage of your workforce. Well, what we will do is focus on smoking cessation classes, on helping build policies to help people through quitting smoking. Say diabetes is really high, and we're going to focus on building some programs to help people manage their diabetes. So we're going to really individualize and tailor these programs specifically for your organization. So we are looking for employers that would be interested in doing this. If your businesses are interested, or if you know anyone out there that might be interested, maybe your spouses are working somewhere, or friends of yours that they talk about how they sit at their desk all day and they don't have a chance to get up, and they're not getting any activity, and we want to help employers design programs that will help with the productivity. So there are ways to do this to allow employees to be physically active, to eat healthy, and to have a healthy culture at work, and still be very productive while they're at work.
I don't know if I asked you this on the phone, but do you offer this for membership associations, like for Business Over Coffee?
Well, here's the criteria for an employer to be certified. And there's, again, 2 levels. So I think that's a great idea for one of the levels.
Right.
But the first level is full participation. We're looking for 15 employers, and you do have to have health coverage for your employees. So
well,
that
we
would
can
be
talk
kind
more.
of, but the second option, yes, definitely. But the criteria is you do have to have health care coverage for your employees. Now, not all of them have to be on the plan, but you have to offer it as an employer. The reasoning behind that is if we're going to come out and screen your employees and tell them they need to go to a doctor, we need to know that you as a business is supporting that, and you're helping them find doctors to go to. You do also have to have an EAP program or some type of mental health support program within your organization. A lot of organizations now have EAP programs. You can't have an existing wellness program. So there are companies out there like FedEx, obviously has a very strong wellness program. We're looking for people who don't have already a comprehensive program. You could be doing some things. You could be doing a Biggest Loser, but you don't have a comprehensive program that you're doing more than 50% of the recommendations, and I'll tell you where you can find that. And then the other criteria is you have to live in Shelby County. So that's the first phase of this. We're looking for those employees, and then once you sign up, the cutoff is April 15th. You go to our website, and our website is, and I've got information, in fact, I'll just pass that around so you all can have a copy of it. There's not enough.
Well, I want a consultation, I know that.
Yes,
So-
good, okay.
And you offer free consultations or no?
Well, for employers.
That's
Yes,
what I mean,
yes,
for for any of these business owners
Yes.
that have
Yes.
how many, 15 or more employees,
Actually,
right?
there's no minimum.
Okay.
You cannot have more than 1,000.
Okay.
So there is no minimum.
So sole proprietors?
Sole proprietor, now what we will do with a sole proprietor or anyone who's under 25 employees, then we will put you with another organization when
Gotcha.
we do the aggregate reports.
Okay.
Because obviously, if you have 4 employees,
Right.
and it's gonna be easy to tell, it's not so confidential if you have less than 25. So the second phase of this though is if you don't have that criteria, you don't meet the criteria, you live in Mississippi, you can still go online and you can sign up for this under level 2. So you're not, it will ask you if you meet the eligibility, click here. If you don't meet the eligibility, click here. So if you're in Mississippi, you can click on the second one, still enter all your information, and you're going to be eligible for trainings. You'll be able to come to webinars, and these are going to be national experts that will be talking to you about how to get healthy and how to set up a worksite health program. You'll be able to come to peer-to-peer mentoring that we're going to have here locally, which basically what we're going to do is bring the businesses together quarterly and sit down and kind of talk and do, you know, hits and misses, and all the employers can hear what everyone else is doing and maybe bring that back to their worksite and talk about it. So we really want a sharing, you know, community in this whole project. Yes?
I have a question. I have a company in mind that I used to work for, and their corporate office is in Richland, Mississippi, but they've got like 9 retail locations here. Would they qualify?
Yes, they would. If they're in Shelby County, their Shelby County offices would be able to do it.
Okay.
So they could have, that's a great question, they could be headquartered somewhere else, but if they have an office here, they would be eligible for it with the office here.
And secondly, would a company that's involved in something like this, would they get some kind of, or would they have access to discounts on their insurance and things like that because they're involved in something like this?
This, possibly, that would be a discussion with your insurance company.
Right.
I mean, what we have seen is when the employee population gets healthier, a lot of insurance companies, or sometimes when they know you're doing a wellness program, they will lower the premiums just from, you know, that part of it there. So that's a discussion with your insurance company.
I will get you their information.
Great, that would be wonderful. And so, yes, I think that Business Over Coffee could be eligible as that level 2.
Well, let's talk.
Okay,
Maybe we
I
can
think
get
that would be
together
great.
within the next couple days and
Okay,
see what we
great.
can do. How many of you enjoyed this? This was really
Very interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, can you get on the questions?
I will,
later?
yes. And just,
Okay.
if you did anyone not get the handout or did
Me, I didn't get a handout.
It is, yes. And the website is www.cdc.gov//National Healthy Worksite.
Yes, and Mary Kay, if you have a card and you would like to get in touch with Mary Kay, raise your hand and she can come around and collect those while we're going to the next, and
Thank
we'll
you,
talk in a little
Sherry.
bit.
Okay,
Thank you
great.
so much, and we're gonna have you back. You're a great speaker,
Oh,
by the
well,
way.
thank you.
Yes. And by the way, Mary Kay is one of our newest members. Let's welcome her as well. Okay, now, before we do our next exercise, because we only have a couple more minutes, I want to introduce somebody, Mary Kay, that I really want you to get to know, and that is Anna Harris. Anna, if you would come up here. Anna is the Ash Wellness. This is her her business, and I'll let her tell you about it, but it is a wellness business, and I really want to, I see the collaboration there, where you guys can get together. And so, tell us first of all a little bit about Ash Wellness, but then take a couple minutes and definitely tell us about our new collaboration that we're getting ready to do. This is going to blow your socks off. You got to hear this.
Okay, well, Ash Wellness is my company. I'm a personal trainer, nutrition consultant, and I also do a little bit with corporate wellness programs. The personal training I do both online and in person. I have a facility downtown where I do train. I also do healthy cooking classes, which the next thing that I'm going to tell you about is going to incorporate that a little bit. Teaching people how to eat healthfully, make healthy meals for themselves. So that's what Ash Wellness does. But I have partnered with a nonprofit organization, and we are opening up a new center in downtown Memphis. It's right off of G.E. Patterson. And what it's called is the Cricket Wireless Urban Workspace. Cricket Wireless is our main sponsor. And what it's going to be is a workspace where if you Google that, Memphis not so much doesn't really have anything like this, but like Chicago, New York, they're starting to get into these sorts of office spaces. So it's an open place where you've got, you know, kind of desks and stuff where you can sit and work and bring your computer. Of course, there's going to be other small business owners there as well that you can network with. We're going to have a conference room that you'll be able to utilize. With the membership, it's going to be membership only. So with that membership, you're going to have a certain number of hours that you can utilize a conference room. Of course, this is for all the small business owners who are not quite big enough to have their own office, but they need a place that they can meet and, you know, they especially, I mean, I know Ridgeway Center offers offices as well, but that's more of a private spot. This is going to be a little bit even below that. So,
But it'll be nice. It'll be
yes.
wide open space.
Wide open space.
And it's 24 hours a day with a card.
Yes, it's going to be key card access. So like I said, membership only. All the members are going to have a key card that they can have access to. Yes.
Is there a conference room?
Yes, that's what I just said. Yeah. Conference room, it'll seat up to 8 people in there. And there's going to be the option of having a catered lunch for your meetings, provided by yours truly.
Food?
Yes.
Food?
Of course, at the conference room, there's always going to be snacks and that sort of a thing available anyways, complimentary. There's going to be a copy machine in there, so you guys will have access to do that, fax machine.
Exercise classes?
Yes, free group exercise class once a week because we want that wellness component. There's going to be, of course, coffee, unlimited coffee that you guys will have, hot coffee. We're going to have, of course, video conferencing. We're going to have flat screen TV in the conference room, so you'll have access to video conferencing, audio, visual setup. All of that's going to be available for you. Of course, because Cricket Wireless is our sponsor, there'll be discount Cricket Wireless devices, which that is, I mean, for small business owners, Cricket Wireless really is the way to go because they're so flat rate and they're on the low end as far as their service plans. So that'll be there too.
When's your launch date? When are you opening?
Our launch date is going to be June 1st, but we are pre-selling the memberships and we have limited space, so we're limiting the memberships to 15 at this time. So if you guys want on board, you're going to want to get on board.
And what do they get as Business Over Coffee members?
Business Over Coffee members get 10% off the total membership price. So we have like a 6-month and a 12-month commitment. So really that ends up being about a month free that you end up getting as a Business Over Coffee member. I'm going to pass these out. I don't know if I have enough, but these are kind of just the layout of what the memberships are. We have 3 different ones, whether you just want access to the conference room, because maybe you have a place out east that you need to occasionally meet some clients downtown and you want a quiet spot where you can meet them. And then of course the 12 and 6-month memberships are a couple different prices. But if we are pre-selling it, if you do go ahead and sign up with the membership, you will have access before June 1st. That's going to be our grand opening, but we will give you guys access to kind of get settled in there as well before that
And
date.
we will be there to support you. I will be there to support you. I'm so proud of Anna. She's been one of our first founding members. And for you to be doing this is just awesome. Let's give her a hand clap. And don't go anywhere because I've got to present you with your VOCI partnership, Cricket Wireless Urban Workspace. So we are partnering with you we want to see you be very successful.
Thank you.
And thank you.
And if anybody has any questions, just see me after. I have the contact information on those sheets, so yeah.
Okay. All right, good deal. Thank you so much, Anna. All right, we are now just about to wrap up. So I would like for you to, how many of you remember musical chairs? Okay, I want to get you out of your comfort zone for a minute because I want you to make sure you meet people in the room. So if you would get up and you would go find another place to sit, let's do that. And then I've got to tell you about a new campaign. All right, let's do it. This belongs to Gina.
Just a little bit. This is my first day with you all. Oh no, I will.
I don't know how this is working out.
Okay, I'm going to
for you? Good or bad?
Well, I mean, it made the energy go back up again.
Okay.
In a meeting,
Put you in front of a new person.
Made me get up and leave my phone.
And you know what, it helps you get up and move, right? Okay, so, but one of the things that when we move, whatever it is we're doing with our business, when we do something a little different, we are stretching ourselves. And as we know in wellness, when you work out with weights and all that, you're stretching yourself, right? And so you become stronger. And so we want to continue to stretch ourselves so that our businesses will become stronger. So this is the last thing I'm going to present today, but this is the most exciting thing to me because I've been working on it all week. Actually, everything here today has been exciting. But what this is called, and I've only got one of these and this was printed by Bruce. He was so kind to print one for me because we are going to be printing more, but I wanted it as a sample, and it's a trifold, okay? But I'm going to pass it around, and I want you to repeat after me. We do the work.
We do the work.
You earn the profit.
You earn the profit.
Okay. We do the work. You earn the profit. Okay? This is called Exposure 2012 Campaign. Who's the campaign program manager, the one getting out there in the old-fashioned, foot stomping, walking in the door, cold calling? Who's doing that?
Miss Sherry Henley.
I'm going to be doing that. Okay? I'm going to be doing that 8 hours a week. Okay? Now, case in point. Okay. Hi, I'm Sherry Henley with Business Over Coffee International. So nice to meet you. You have a beautiful facility here. I would like an opportunity to meet with you and tell you about our membership program, and we have an exposure campaign going on right now, and I am out promoting businesses and would love to be promoting them. That would be great. I'd love to hear what you can do. It will take me less than 5 minutes. In fact, I can tell you right here. Okay, at this point, I have a stack of business cards for everybody that's on the list, all right? I'm going to tell you about the list in a minute. All right, I have the business cards in the booklet, okay? I'm giving you an explanation. So my book is here, all right? Mary Kay, with Business Over Coffee, we work with professionals who want to optimize their business through social media, educational exchange, and networking events. And one of the things that we work very hard toward is a win-win situation. So we're going out and we're getting new members, like we'd love for you to become a member of Business Over Coffee, but we're also promoting the members that are already part of what we do. And so let me tell you about Katrina Singletary. She is an investment consultant, and she would be fabulous for you. And you know, but that may not be the person you need. There's also a card detail. Do you have a card? Okay. So here's the card detail, and as you can see, there's 20 people on the list here, and I want to show you all the different things. We have a health and wellness program through Mary Kay. We also have an exercise program and Ash Wellness through Anna Harris. And so all of these things, and these people are fabulous, and I'd love to tell you more about them. But the main thing is I would like to be out telling people about you. So if you want me to talk to people about you the next place I go, then let's talk. Okay. All right. So I've done this before. Okay. This is not a new idea. I've done it before, and 95% of the time, there's a new member. Number one. Okay, that's good for BOCI, right? Kind of maybe good for you because you get that connection, but not so much. Guess what? If you're on the list, they get your card. I connect them. I pick up the phone. When I was in your place, I called Richard Reed. Richard, where are you? He stepped out. Richard Reed, and connected you with him because of franchising. Okay, so I connected Douglas and Richard. All right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm going out to get you connections. And what's the cost? All right? There's a catch, right? There's always a catch. $15 for the entire year for a listing. All right? We will be doing a brochure with a listing. Right now, this is a mock because I needed, if you want to do it, I needed you to go ahead and sign up here for the listing. Now, if you want your logo to show on the listing, because as you know, we have almost 1,000 members. I can't go out and promote 1,000 people. So we start from one in here, right? When you end up on the list, you can get a listing for $15 for the entire year because it's a 2012 campaign, or you can get a logo listing for $25. Now, let's break that down. If I'm going out 8 hours a week, 48 weeks a month, so I'm allowing myself 4 weeks vacation, all right? Listing costs at $15 means that you're paying me how much? 4 cents an hour. All right? Logo cost, if you go with the logo, you are paying 7 cents an hour. So it's absolutely phenomenal what we're getting ready to do with our member liaisons. Going out, and I'm going to read this to you because this says exactly what this is about. As a small business owner, time is money. How many of us know that? All right? Your time, add value to your time by duplicating your efforts through me, through BOC Exposure 2012. BOCI at work, duplicate yourself, strengthen your weakness, build your reputation, and brand your business. The tools that I would be using for a member liaison that I take out and train. Personal referral to BOCI leads. What that means is I'm going to go out to BOCI leads and I'm going to tell them about Marlon because he's on the list, okay? A stack of your business cards, very important. Old-fashioned, didn't I say old-fashioned? That's what we're doing. A personal visit paid by a BOC member liaison, right here. Your business listing, your business logo, Exposure 2012 brochure and flyer. This is the brochure. We will be coming up with a very nice flyer with the listings on it. Web exposition is listings will be visual via BOCI website. We'll have a tab on that. Listings will also be linked to your business. Okay, so on the website they can get to you. Share. You will be provided a PDF and a web link of the official flyer to share with your business connections. BOCI reputation speaks for itself by promoting, what do we promote? Win situations for all involved in various projects, events, and campaigns. Exposure 2012 is a prime example of a dual win. Okay? Serving as the launch pad for an old-fashioned door-to-door campaign to build your business while strengthening the membership foundation of BOCI simultaneously. Exposure 2012 brings new meaning to risk versus rate of return with the ROI tilting scales in your favor. When you're only paying me 4 cents an hour, I think it's in your favor. So I said, personally, in the process of building a firm foundation of BOCI, my desire is to participate in the continued success of each business owner and or professional independent associated with BOCI as well. I am personally taking on the responsibility to represent you, everyone that's on this list on a weekly basis as I step into the grassroots foundation of a win-win situation provided by Exposure 2012. My motto is, you win, we win. Everybody say, you win, we win. We win. Say, point to me. Say, you do the work. You do the work. Point to yourself. Say, we earn the profit. We earn the profit. All right, I'm going to pass this around, and I'm also going to pass around this, which gives you a 3-line listing. If you want a logo, just say logo, and that way I'll know. Remember, it's $15 for a 3-line listing. I'm launching this in the next week, so if you want to get in on this, you need to do it now. So I'm going to pass this around for you. All right, we are right on the money. It's 11 o'clock, and networking is what we are finishing up with. So what I'd like you to do is make sure that you get to look at this. But stay where you are for about 1 minute, and I want you to turn to the person next to you, and in one sentence, tell them what you do, give them your business card, and make sure you make that connection if you have not done so already.
Hold on and I'll get it for you. Hold on 1 second.